Hey YouTube, what goes on? Welcome to Live at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are we all doing? Merry Wednesday, son. With an American Dad quote this right out of the gate. How is everybody doing today, guys? Good to see everybody. First comment I see popping up, World Figures Unboxing. Did you make a toy hunt video for Series 6 or no? I did not post the YouTube video yet. I obviously do have it in the can for my next YouTube toy hunt. I got a lot in the can right now. I have a real big part 3 of our beach video toy hunt series coming out tomorrow night. We had a really great trip to Zolocon. We have a hunt video for that. So current hunting from today, if you want to see what I picked up, check out Disavowed _12 over at Instagram. That's the beauty of the Instagram, is that you can see what I get on a daily basis, other than waiting for the toy hunt to necessarily come out on YouTube. Hey, Four Feathers, what's up? How you doing? Oh, back to that comment, though, about AEW. You will see some of those in this video. Obviously, you can see Sheeta right there. So, Four Feathers, what's up, man? How are you doing, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Yo, Studio, what's up, man? How are you doing? Valley559, let's go. Good vibes. Just found Movie Joe's at Target. Yeah, man. Yeah, baby. Finding them Joes. What'd you pick up, Valley? Let us know, man. Let us know. That's freaking cool. I've been seeing people finding those on the Instagram. I was curious when somebody on here would say they found them. And he confirms they're not street dated. And yes, you're in California. I had a funny feelings. I did hear there's been showing up out there in Cali. Gotta love that West Coast correspondent, Andre. See if he's here yet today. Usually he gives us the update. But yeah, I kind of figured out there in California. I saw they were popping up out there. Studio said the movie does not come out. It does come out this Friday. Yes, it does come out this Friday. It does. So it'll be popping out. I got 2 free tickets from Zolocon for wearing a G.I. Joe shirt at Zolocon this past weekend. So the GF and I will be seeing Snake Eyes for free. Also got a Snake Eyes towel. I'll use it to wipe my tears if the movie isn't any good, which I'm kind of worried about. Stanley, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Mama said pop you out. Still holds up as the best freaking name on any social media platform known to man, even the ones that aren't known to man. Yo, Laser Pants. And let me quote Toy Amigos. Pew pew. How you doing, Ryan? What's up, man? Good to see you. I got to meet your partner this past weekend at Zolocon. It's pretty cool, man. Had that nice little chat with Dante. It was pretty cool. Also, Art G as a wrench member over there at Infinity Equation. Midwest Toy Box. What's up, man? There he is. The Jaws fan himself in the house. What's going on? World Figures Unboxing said, I think you're the first person to find Series 6 in stores. Okay, I'll take that, man. Hey, what can I say? Right place, right time. I saw Archie's in here, and I said that Art earlier in a private chat. I said, dude, right place, right time, man. Walked in and found him. The Jericho was gone. Everything else was there. But to me, it was kind of odd the Jericho was gone. That's like the 3rd or 4th Jericho already. Gone toy hunting. What's up, man? How are you? What goes on? 6 packs and knickknacks. He is responsible for this Cody post. What's going on, man? How are you, buddy? RG is in the house. What's going on, Art? How are you, sir? RG, once again, man, great beating up with you at Zolocon this past weekend. Great toy talk with you and Dante and NJ Tree. I'll give him a shout out here on Instagram. We'll see if he pops in tonight. I'm not sure what his YouTube name is. If you heard NJ Tree, let me know, because sometimes people's names are different, and I tend to forget them anyway. Marvel Legend song. What's going on, dude? How are you, man? Mom said pop you out said I saw the movie Snake Eyes, but left as mine are en route from an online okay, you saw the okay, I think that's that movie. Yeah, you saw the toys. That's cool, dude. Again, I got the Baroness chilling back there. You can kind of see her behind Cody. She's on the Cobra throne. I got her early. I don't know about the rest, guys. I know we've had a lot of conversations about what we're doing with that movie line. Mom said pop you out says I had an epic find last week. Found a Cody Rhodes chase. No way, dude. That is freaking cool, man. Anytime I turn that corner and see AEW, and there's a lot of them, I think, oh, man, will there be a chase behind that figure on the peg? Needless to say, I didn't get one, or you would have known about it by now. That is so cool you found that, dude. So freaking awesome when you find those out there in the wild. Stan asked, are you planning to get any of the Infinity Saga figures? Oh, boy, am I. Does Surtur count? Because, yes, I have Surtur. I also have Ironmonger and good old Jeff Bridges on pre-order. I think they're coming in about a week or 2. So I think that catches up on all the chats, guys. If I missed anybody, let me know. Again, always feel free to put anything you want out there as we're talking toys. I'm not just here to show you what I got. I want to hear what you guys found and hear what you guys have going on in your collecting lives, right? Marvel Legend Song says, debating on whether I should get the movie Snake Eyes or the regular classified release. Honestly, I don't have the movie one in hand, but needless to say, in my humble opinion, for what it's worth, I really did enjoy just the regular release Snake Eyes. I actually have 2 of those. I think a lot of people will probably say the one that comes with Timber is the next one that people are most popped up about. I think that also the original 00, which I saw for $160, which I'm sorry, I can't do that for a $20 figure, or actually a $40 figure, I guess. Couldn't do it. But I would stick with the original until you hear something better, unless you really like the actor. Art G says, me and you took our first dip into Mythics. Art, I technically had 2 already. I did a really poor job of planning for that, inevitably, to explain that tonight. Oh, man, I'm looking over here, guys. Hashtag loose pegs. All my freaking NECA horror figures are, like, literally plunging to their deaths on my NECA shelf over here. I'm trying to get, I have my Mythics behind. Oh, there they all go. I don't know if you heard that, guys, but there goes the whole NECA horror shelf. Art, I do have this guy right here. So I did have the Black Knight Army Builder. I had 2. I actually sold off one when I was trying to avoid getting pulled in too far to this. And I have the Skull Army Builder as well. He's back behind. I might be able to reach him now since everything just fell. No, he's on the shelf where things didn't fall. So I'm not going to get him out. But we will compare this Black Knight to some of the other Legions. But yeah, Art, the freaking Mythic Legions, dude, are freaking cool, man. But as you know, it's a freaking hole. It's a good hole, obviously. It's a real rabbit hole you're going to fall down, which most people will tell you who have them. But yeah, I really like the Black Knights. I kind of figured, what the heck? And plus, Art, like we said, we were there already, dude. So we might as well grab them because you can get them for retail, which isn't, a common thing to do. I want to talk about Galactus, guys. I'm just going to put the whole Build-A-Figure in frame, but with the whole horizontal screen, it's one of the rare times the Instagram vertical screen helped because you can fit in frame. With this, he's just going to look like a torso. So that's an extra head I got years ago that I never sold. I kept it. Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, no Baroness. So I wonder if Baroness will be the hardest one to find, Valley. And then OG Snake Eyes it is. Yeah, man, I tend to dig them. Marvel Legends Song says, always be ready to see some figs tumble. Yeah, man, it's not a live stream of me unless I have stuff falling all over the damn place. I'm not going to whip the camera around to show you the NECA horror, the horror on the horror shelf that I'm looking at. Looks like a bunch of my Ash figures took a tumble. I have a couple of them over there. Oh, yeah, some of the exclusives went. Oh, boy. Oof, I'd rather not think about that. We'll fix that later, I guess. But anyway, guys, so Galactus. Obviously, that was on the thumbnail for the week. What are we thinking about Galactus, guys? I need to throw something up. I think I already did, actually, on YouTube, here on the YouTube, asking if people are going to purchase it or not. I know in my thumbnail, I have up Easy Pass. That's not my opinion, necessarily, that it's an Easy Pass. It's going to be hard for me. I'm leaning toward getting it right now. But I know that a lot of people, I love this freaking figure. Man, it's so good. I know a lot of people are saying it's an Easy Pass just because it's so expensive or whatever it might be. So, guys, what are you thinking regarding the Galactus? Before we get to cracking open, I almost said Sheeta, and we're actually going to open up tonight this horrible-looking awesome guy right here. We'll take a look at him. He's staying in the package for today. And, oh, yeah, by the way, this guy is here too. Not opening him. I'm going to try to be strong and wait till closer to Halloween because I freaking love Halloween, as you guys know. So I like opening, figures that are somewhat Halloween themed closer to that on themed shows for a bunch of different reasons. But yeah, so we will crack those open. And also I have a stack of stuff I'll show off here, guys. I'm so far behind opening figures, especially AEW. It's freaking unbelievable. So I'm going to have to show some of those off as we go. Moms of Pop US says Baroness is only 1 per case. Okay, well, that answers as to why they're hard to find, man. Ryan Sweeney, what's up, Ryan? He says, I hate figure quakes. Yeah, dude, they freaking go, man. The tremor and a quake for those things. Galactus is a no for Stan. Okay, thank you. Ryan confirms that as well. Baroness is 1 per case. So I'm kind of happy that I spent the extra money to get her early because that would have been a lot harder to track her down then. So she's the one I wanted the most. So I'm kind of glad I went that route. I have Hikaru on pre-order at GameStop. Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool that that they have Sorry, I just got a text message from somebody. It's pretty cool that GameStop's getting those now. I'm really curious to see, how they hold up and, how quickly they deliver on that. Hey, Eric Stream 21 said I backed one Galactus so far. Might get another one. Four Feather says Mythic Legions is a whole other new hole to be jumping into. Yeah, dude, seriously, I would use some caution. Marvel Legends Song says only reason I want to back Galactus is the inevitable resale price. Yeah, it's you have to imagine again these things are going to be worth a heck of a lot of money. I mean, the Sentinel is through the roof on eBay already. For people who bought more than one or have pre-orders up or whatever. The Yega Bomb, what's up? I took a lot of those in college. I'm a huge Marvel Legends collector, but $400 is way too much. $150, maybe $200. Yeah, man, it's just the fact that it's bigger. I feel like they needed to charge more, right? Plus, they're probably expecting they're not going to maybe sell as many. It's not an army builder. Ryan says Galactus is very cool, but the cost and the size, I just can't buy. Yeah, I think I might give in. I don't know. I'm with you though, dude. And again, the size thing's an issue. Like, I kind of want the Sentinel in hand first because I have no freaking idea where he's going to go. I really don't know. It's the size of it's bigger than it's bigger than my nephew is. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Sentinel's bigger than my nephew. So Galactus is definitely bigger than him. So I don't know where it's going to go in my freaking toy room yet. So before I commit to another one, I got to figure out if I have space for another one. Stan says, well, there's another Marvel reveal. Yeah, Wednesday, right? Actually saw that I think over at the Infinity Equation Podcasts Instagram page. I'm pretty sure I had that up. So whether it was Ryan or Dante, thanks for getting that up. Fourth Feather says picked up Necker Frankenstein and the Boys Homelander and Starlight Saturday. Very cool, dude. Saw Starlight today. Saw another Frankenstein today, actually. So I picked those up. Ryan giving some hellos out. Eric Stream says, I believe once people get the Haslab Sentinel in hand, we'll regret passing on Galactus. I mean, people drop money for hot toys. Yeah, you know what, man? That's a very, very, very good point, dude. It's a very good point. Valley says, I plan on scoring Galactus, hopefully going to pass on the Rancor. The Rancor is another whole thing, man, right? Laser Pants, I know you're a freaking huge Star Wars guy. Let us know your thoughts on the Rancor. I know you guys will talk more about it. I'm sure on the show on Friday night. But I know you're a huge fan of Star Wars, so I'm guessing that you'll have an opinion on him. I guess we haven't seen it yet, right? So it was one of the stretch goals for Galactus, a stroller. Ryan, that's freaking funny, dude. I kind of want to see it in a stroller. Somebody's got to message Dwight Stahl and be like, hey, dude, do you get any extra strollers laying around? Or maybe hit up Ryan, right? Is it Ryan Ting that just had another child to the family? Congratulations to him, even though he'll never freaking see this or even know I exist. But congratulations on the birthday of your new child. But maybe he can, strap the Galactus into a stroller for us or a carrying case. Marvel Legends Song says, I've been getting more into Mafex figures lately. Yeah, how about that freaking Wolverine? I don't think that's Mafex. I kind of forget what company that was. Where he's like laying on the bed. I think it's an SDCC, quote unquote SDCC exclusive. All right, guys. So we're going to rip open Sheeta. Okay. Before we rip her open, here is the wave. I found everybody today except for Jericho. I love how they do put the matches on the back where they're being represented. Oh man. And Sheeta just freaking carried the female division, man. I know Britt Baker is the big thing, but she just, oh man, but the work that Sheeta did during the pandemic era, I almost feel bad she didn't get more title defenses in front of an actual crowd, before she had the belt taken off of her. Love that she comes with the belt. I actually have the other original AEW female champion. Can't think of her name off the top of my head. It's killing me right now, but I do have her as well. As far as the rest of this wave, before we rip open Sheeta, I did get very lucky again today, guys. I will say, I mean, toy hunting, I know it's consistency and persistence. It's not necessarily all luck, but it's also luck. It's also right place, right time. If I walked in 10 minutes later than I did or 10 minutes earlier than I did, could have completely missed out on this wave, right? So got Penta in hand. Interesting note with him. The original figure just said Penta, I believe, on it. Now we're getting his full name. I understand there was something with copyright issues there. Six packs and knickknacks. I know you were up on this. Obviously, here's a better look at the head sculpt. So freaking cool, man. These figures are incredible. Riho, there she is. Freaking love Riho. Kind of upset I forgot her name. Feel like that's going to haunt me. I cannot grab Penta without grabbing his partner and brother, Ray Phoenix. Yes, I say Ray Phoenix. I can't say it like the cool way that Alex says it over on AEW. So, yeah, these look great. I think these might stay in box just because they look so good. Plus, I'm kind of running out of room in my DTOF for AEW, and I haven't even opened all my AEW yet. Very excited about this guy. Originally, I didn't like the looks of him. Once I saw him in the store, he's the first one I saw on the peg, I believe. I can't really remember, but I think he was. I was like, yeah, I need him bad. Got to pick that guy up for sure. So he looks freaking great. Laserpan says Rancor is an instant buy. I kind of figured, Ryan. I know that's definitely. I just dabble in Black Series, but as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I know Ryan will be all over that. That was Mondo Wolverine. There it is. Yeah, that looks freaking cool, man. AEW greater than WWE, at least greater than Raw. Raw is just brutal to watch, man. I'm not a consistent WWE watcher, but when I put it on, they just give me reasons to not watch because how bad the storytelling is. I just pre-ordered my first Mythic Legions, the dude with the wings. How are the Mythic Legions things overall? We'll talk more about those when we open them up. Art G, actually, I have it, but it's Art G's dude with the wings. He hit me up. You can watch Art G's toy hunt, by the way. Excellent toy hunt from Zolocon. I hope mine's even remotely as close as good as his was. However, he did cover a lot about the Mythic Legions in his video, also the Plunderling. So I know we talked about some Zolocon recap guys. Sheeta greater than Riho. I don't know, man. I like them both very much. The only issue with Swagger is when you take the hoodie off, the black stains. It stinks, man. They do a pretty good job of avoiding that. At least they have in the past with figures. So hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Needed to get him, though. The reason I needed to pick him up, I originally only had a Jericho. Then I got a Sammy. And then I'm like, well, you know what? If you saw my pass on video, guys, the ones from down the beach, I picked this up in Target on Chemical Road, down off 276. If you're a Pennsylvania person, you know what I'm talking about. On my way to Jersey. So I picked up Santana. Then I'm like, well, okay, well, I have Santana. Now I got to get Ortiz. Because at this point, I obviously was building the freaking Inner Circle. Which, by the way, AEW tonight, guys, will be freaking lit. Freaking Fighter Fest night 2. And then when I was at Mike's Toys and Collectibles, which is my most recent toy hunt that I posted, the great Art G also stopped in there as well. I think he picked up Santana, actually. I can't recall. Art, would you pick up, or was it MJF maybe? You picked up at Mike's down at the Boardwalk in Ocean City, Jersey. Great shop. Check out Mike's down there if you're ever in the New Jersey area, the Boardwalk area. But then I had Ortiz. So I was like, okay, I have Santana, I have Ortiz, I have Jericho, I have Sammy. I guess I need Hager. So that's why I picked them up. So I literally have just my stacks of AEW here that I need to open, guys. It's getting ridiculous now. Six Pack Seneca says, you were right, Ryan. Brian Myers had showed that on his unboxing last week. That's that. I didn't watch that unboxing, and I should have. I would have known that. All right, guys. So spoiler alert, I did do some surgery ahead of time, trying to somewhat preserve this box. Why, I don't know, because it doesn't go back in very well anyway. I don't know how well it's going to slide out. Let's find out. I know Six Packs and Knickknacks has become, there we go, it's not bad, has become very good at maintaining box quality. Obviously, it doesn't go back into the box. However, I might start keeping, because I'm a crazy person. I keep all my collector's boxes. I keep almost everything, guys. They're on display on a giant shelf. It's a big, big shelf. It's getting filled up quickly because of Marvel Legends. But I like the idea of being able to put that box on display like that. Yes, I dinged it up a little bit here. So it's not like a resell thing. It's just like, it looks cool, and it's cool art. And again, I really like how on the back you do get what pay-per-view or what event they are based off of, which this one is Double or Nothing in Jacksonville, Florida. So I've done a lot of talking. It's time to look at some figures. Laserpan says that I saw in Art's video that a seller had the Beastie Boy figures. I missed those. So Art did such a great job of finding a lot of cool stuff like that. So very cool that you were able to see that in Art's video. Art just has a great way of finding everything at those shows. I feel like I'm just like a chicken with my head cut off when I'm there. Six Pack says you need a Malachi custom disavowed. Yes, Six Packs and Knickknacks with his custom of Malachi Black doing an interview, I think, tonight. Laser fans, did NECA do the BC Boy figures? Oh, Ryan was asking that. Yeah, Ryan, I'm curious to know that too. So I know earlier I had some questions about the head sculpt. Here she is, front and back, and the shell. Obviously, we don't really need to have her in the shell anymore. Let's get her out of it. I'm not worried about preserving the shell for any reason. I kind of like the pose they put her in. It's pretty cool. Right out of the gate, I'm looking at her feet, and they're like red ninja freaking shoes. No? Am I right, guys? Take a look at that. Doesn't it look like red ninja shoes from Marvel Legends? Or, sorry, hand ninja shoes with like the little cut in them. It's interesting. All right, so the belt comes right on her. People were asking me about the head sculpt earlier. Head sculpt is pretty on point. I dig it. Much better than Riho. Riho was nightmare fuel. I'm sorry. It didn't look good. I just really don't think it looked good at all. They did a nice job with the red in the hair here on the tips. The back, more red here. The hair part's pretty cool. The belt obviously comes around the shoulder. I kind of like the way that looks. Elbows are double jointed. I didn't know that. Holy cow. Okay. I think I opened a female figure. It's my first one. So Rio might have double jointed as well. But double jointed elbows. Look at that, guys. Look at that freaking bend we're getting there, man. That's crazy bend. Man, look at that. How about this one here? Oh, dude, that is seriously, that is one of the best double jointed elbows on a female figure I may have ever seen. Now, obviously, there are pins in these figures. They're not pinless. Oh, this figure is freaking cool, man. And they do, I mentioned, Ryan mentioned earlier about you get the black on the back of Hager. That stinks. But one cool thing about AEW, they do put the plastic inserts in a lot of times. So there's actually inserts there. And is this tied? Oh, the belt's actually tied around her shoulder, guys, too. I didn't realize that. I was wondering why it sat so well. But the freaking, I mean, this is such good articulation on this thing. Man, this figure is great. Now, 6-packs. You are my resident AEW guru. Is it the chase where she comes with like the kendo stick? Or not kendo stick, sorry, her sword. Because I really would like to get her have a sword. I have other swords here, actually. I didn't plan this in any capacity whatsoever. This is sheer luck. Now, she doesn't have a gripping hand anyway. So I don't know if that'll stay. It probably will not. Let's see. Nah. I literally just happen to have the Deadpool blades laying here just by sheer luck. I don't know why. I don't know if I can get that to stay in her hand. But I was hoping to get something. Maybe we have a Mythic Legions sword. But she's freaking cool, dude. The freaking articulation on her is really, really well done. That's awesome. Really digging her as a figure, guys. So I'm very excited I picked that up. Oh, let's see what's going on in the chat. Whoa, I missed a bunch of chats here, didn't I? Holy smokes, I'm sorry. Laserpan said, I saw an Art's video. Oh, yeah, I talked about that earlier. I'm sorry. So I did get some of those. I keep Barney Gumble in the Luchasaurus box. Yeah, when I see Luchasaurus, I'm probably getting him in store as well. I know Walmarts are getting Luchasaurus. They're getting that wave. So I'm stocking my Walmart like twice a day. They're probably going to call security soon. Laserpan says, no, the Beastie Boys did their own. They were extremely limited, sold for charity. That's freaking original. $750. Holy cow. I can only imagine that they sell for that. Is insane. They're 12-inch figures. I didn't even know that either. I love the Beastie Boys, though. A little bit of Brass Monkey. The jokes write themselves for those feet. Yeah, dude, seriously. Turbo Toys, what's up? This Sheeta figure is friggin' awesome. Dude, freaking, as the young people would say, retweet. Yes, that's incredible. I wish it had gripping hands, just getting weird and, specific, because I would love to put some type of accessory in her hand, like a sword, which would be cool. Let's see here. 6-pack says Jericho and Hagar are the Chase figures. Oh, okay. 6-pack Knickknack says grab a $6 Katie and customize. You know what? Yeah. I mean, I didn't open any of the Katie I bought, but yeah, you're not wrong. Color scheme is kind of the same as well. So yeah, guys, this was a huge, huge, huge pickup for me. I'm so excited I found this. I don't know if AEW is going to be getting any better in regard to their distribution or not. However, again, they are hard to find or they get picked up so quickly. If you're wondering about size, there is Cody next to Sheeta. I think that scales relatively well, if I do say so myself. Let me flip the light around a little bit there. So that looks pretty cool. I love this Cody. Really, really great figure. So freaking love that. Let's see here. All right, so I'm all caught up on the quotes. All caught up on the chats, guys. All right, so there is our freaking Sheeta and our AEW for tonight. Really excited about all these other AEWs I have going on. So we'll be cracking those open in the near future for sure. Also want to point out, and I think he's going to be a new resident every week, little Major Blood Loyal Subjects guy I got back there. Got him at Mike's as well for $5. And I think he's going to be a permanent staple back there next to Muttley, next to the sign. So really enjoying that. Let's get those up here a little bit. Let's turn Sheeta a little bit here as well, next to Cody. All right, guys. So make it Frankenstein out of here, because, again, I'm not going to open that tonight, but very excited to have that in the collection. Thank you again, my buddy Pat, for the hookup there. We are going to be cracking open this guy. We'll crack him open last. I'm also going to move this guy out of the way. Jimmy Hahn, you're probably watching on the replay, buddy. You asked me on a YouTube comment why I would pick up this particular army builder, this particular Black Knight. Well, I think there's another head sculpt, first of all, which is like a more traditional head sculpt. Actually, I think there's 3 total, to be honest. I watched a review the other night by Toy Bro. But because I do have this guy here, I do just collect knights, especially black knights. Remember that year where Legends, oh, there it goes. Oh, there, it's not a stream without Disavowed knocking stuff over, guys. There it is. All right. We knew it would happen eventually. We just had to wait it out. The year, oh, they're all going. There it is. For prosperity purposes, guys, there it is. That's why I am a freaking amateur. This guy just freaking knifed everybody onto the ground. I freaking love it. You can't make that up. That is going to be a top 10 moment for Disavowed action figures in 2021. And on top of that, I think Cody is sniffing our ass. Incredible. All right, guys. That's it. We're done for the night. I quit. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the year that the Black Knight came out for Marvel Legends was the same year I got this. And also the Black Knight for Fortnite came out that year as well, which is really crazy that all these kind of Black Knight figures were coming out at the same time. So I did pick that up back then. So you can see, again, as far as that's concerned. So Jimmy Hahn, I'm going to blame you for all that happening because I put this on screen because of you. Just kidding, buddy. That's why I picked up the Black Knight that I did. So let's get this guy back out of the way. We'll use him for comparison later on once we work our way to opening up some mythics. I guarantee he eventually falls as well because the feet are a little bit weird. All right, so we'll get back to this guy in a few minutes. This is what I wanted to open up next. And I also want to get your thoughts. And I don't know if this is going to work because now I feel like I'm going to knock everything over again. There we go. Check this out. I don't know if anybody here is a Muppets fan. I freaking love Statler and Waldorf. I'm pretty sure I spelled Waldorf's name wrong in the description, so I have to fix that. But I did pick this up at the upcoming toy video that I have coming up soon this week, which is going to be from an epic, amazing toy store I found in New Jersey in Tom's River called Conquest Comics. Guys, look up Conquest Comics. I'll talk a heck of a lot more about them in my next YouTube video because they're freaking amazing. But I wanted to pick something up, so I picked this up there. Love this line. I know the GF has a few of the older versions, but I really want these guys to be out basically year-round. They'll be on one of my DVD shelves in the living room as critiquers, which is what they basically are, right? They're always complaining. Hey, Alyssa, what's up? Nice AEW pickups. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cody knows. That's right. Laserbrand says he sent a pic to Instagram. That's awesome, dude. I will check that out. Gone Twinning says he loves it. Hey, what's going on? Lacerda Photos here. What's up, Lacerda? Those two are hilarious. Great set. Yeah, I needed to pick these up, guys. It's terrible. I love it. I hate it. It's awful. I love it. You know. So let's get this open. I'm not going to wait too long to get to that. I just wanted to get these guys out already because I did buy it on vacation. And again, the toy hunt where I picked this up is coming up at, actually tomorrow night. So tomorrow night will be the toy hunt I'm probably the most excited about in a long time from Conquest Comics. Had a great conversation with the owner. He actually gave you guys 2 comic books to use as giveaways. So I actually have a Ninja Turtle comic book as well as, I'm blanking what the other one is. But I will be doing a giveaway sometime in the near future where I will give, oh, this thing is freaking huge. Dear God. Guys, this thing is insane to open. I know it looks as big in the box, but it's even bigger now. Holy, I'm going to have to put this on the ground. Somebody required, I suppose. But yeah, Conquest Comics, guys, hooking me up with some comics for a giveaway. Check them out on Instagram. They're freaking incredible. But I'm really looking forward to getting that toy hunt out there. World Figures Unboxes says, so did you already record your toy hunt? Yes and no. Obviously, I recorded what I picked up today. I haven't put together. Oh, this balcony is freaking insane. Oh my God, this balcony is nuts, guys. And the chairs. Oh, dude, this thing's ridiculous. So yeah, I do have most of that taken care of. However, oh man, there's assembly with this thing and everything. Holy cow. So for now, stay tuned as to when that's going to come out, when that hunt video is going to hit. And I probably should have watched the video on this. This thing's the real deal back here, man. Holy cow. So yeah, stay tuned on when the new hunt video is going to come out. It's going to take a little bit of time to get to that point, to when I get that out. I'm kind of stalling for time right now, guys, because I'm literally looking at how to put together this freaking balcony scene because I didn't expect there to be any freaking assembly required with it, which is insane. So in the meantime, I'll tell you what, let's get the chairs. And I was kind of hoping these chairs might work with 6-inch figures. It looks to me as if they're not going to, which I'm kind of bummed about. I was kind of hoping that that would work. But you never know. Maybe if they look like they're on a little stool or something. So let's get those out. You get a lot with these figures, guys. You get a lot with these figures. I got to tell you, man. All right, so let's get them out of here. Get that out of there. So first of all, let's get a close look up at the figures themselves. We do get some articulation, single jointed elbows, basically single jointed elbows. There we go. Basically single jointed elbows. Head sculpts are freaking spot on. Very, very cool head sculpts with these guys. I can't look at this guy without laughing. That's freaking incredible. Yeah, the knees, you do get some knee articulation, obviously some single joints there. Feet rotate a little bit. So that's pretty cool. They actually won't really sit in the chairs. I think the chairs are more for show, as if they're standing behind them. I'm gonna have to have some fun with these guys once I get them all together and basically get that balcony scene put together. But I'm really digging how these guys look. These are gonna look incredible in the living room. Here is our taller lad. Look at that head sculpt. These bring me a lot of joy, Laser Pants. A lot of joy, as a certain toy guy might say. And don't ruin my joy. Is that what we like to say? Don't ruin my joy, Laser Pants. If you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, there's a whole thing that happened with a guy. I'm not even going to say his name on here. However, he kind of is a jerk, from what I understand. And yeah. So anyways, I'll leave it at that. You can look that up. But he kind of screwed over a really good dude in the toy community. So I'll leave it at that. Let's see here. Alyssa says, I had the first version of them, but only comes with chairs and tomatoes. Yeah, very cool. I don't even know if I can get the balcony together right now. It's probably incredibly easy. But I didn't really intend to be messing around with it tonight and actually having to put it together. Let me take a quick look at it here. I'm sure it's pretty easy to do once I actually take a look at it and see what goes where. Yep, it is, of course. Here we go. So those are going to pop in. Hang on, guys. Going to get this together quickly. I figured it out already, which shouldn't have been really a lot to figure out. It's just kind of me being dumb. There we go. All right, so it just kind of pops together. These have some grooves, guys. I'm just doing it off camera. I can do it quickly. This is ridiculous, guys. I paid like $30, I think, for this. Or no, 30, 35, I think it was. I don't know what it is retail. But I'll tell you what, even if it was 35 retail, this is freaking cool. This is freaking cool. Look at this thing. There's so many possibilities. I mean, this is essentially a dio, right? So there's a lot you can do with this. Let's get him out of the way. I'm sick of knocking stuff over tonight. I enjoy your joy. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, man. All right, let's get these chairs in there. So you can see it's a bit of a tight fit in there, but this is going to look freaking cool once I get this set up the way I want it to go. That is freaking incredible. So, guys, if you haven't watched the Muppets, first of all, I'm probably showing my age, although it is on Disney Plus. But these guys basically sit up in the balcony for every show and just complain about everything. They complain about the show. Oh, this is sick. This is cool, dude. You guys, I keep saying, dude. I don't know why I'm doing that tonight, man. All right, so if you have the opportunity to pick this up, I highly suggest it. Even if you're not a Muppets fan, this is really freaking cool. I'm really glad that Ryan enjoys my joy because, well, you know, we should enjoy everybody's joy. Ryan says he's a joyer as well. Six Pack says, wow, look at them. Love it. Now we need the crude humor to accompany those fine gentlemen. Yeah, Laser Pants. This is cool, man. I can't wait. This is going to be out year round when it's not a major holiday, probably. Although I probably could do some like holiday stuff, little Santa hats, or I might even do that. But I know Lacerda, we were talking about this earlier at Jaff Comics, another great store we like to go to. I was hoping to get this at Jaff. However, when I saw it, let me take a swig of my non-beer. By non-beer, I mean beer. I wanted to get it at Jaff because they do get these in. However, I wanted to buy something down at Mike's, and this just really was something I wanted to grab when I saw it. And it just seemed too cool to pass up on. So this will be out year-round in my collection. Definitely going to be hanging on that for a while. They're not half bad. They're all bad. Seriously, I just look at this and it just makes me smile. Six Pack says, are they the same size? They're actually slightly bigger than Loyal Subject Six Packs. It's a great question. The shorter of the two gentlemen, I'm mixing up the names. Waldorf. He was probably around the size of a loyal subject, I would think. Whereas Statler is definitely taller. But yeah, you could probably mix and match those if you wanted to, 6-packs. Even if we wanted to get Muttley involved, I'm not about to start reaching back there and knocking things over again. But I think Muttley would even really fit in well with this series. So those little Hanna-Barbera figures like in the back, I think would look great with this. Beep! Where's Beaker and the Swedish Chef? Dude, you laugh, but I've seen them and thought about it. I definitely think I'm going to pick up Sam Eagle. Is it Sam Eagle? Right. When I see Sam, I think I'll get him just because it's a great figure, great looking character, I should say. So this is amazing. I'm going to see if I can put them off to the side because I would like to keep them on camera because they're so cool looking. So let's see if I can do something there to kind of move things around. And then let's get to the big reveal tonight, which although this is really quickly becoming the big reveal in my mind, it's so cool, which is going to be our Mythic Legions. All right. I freaking love this. Yeah, it's going right there. See if I can get it off camera just a little bit. There we go. Have the Baroness back there. All right, so Mythic Legions, Archie, as he said, he and I dove into this past weekend. If you're unfamiliar, they are sculpted by the Four Horsemen, okay? So they are 4 iconic toy sculptors. Aftermarket on these things is pretty freaking ridiculous. They are extremely collectible, very collector-friendly. They basically built an entire story or mythos for every figure. We have Belphegor, I guess is how you say that, right? Belphegor. 2 R's, by the way. I spelled it wrong earlier online. This is the newest series they came out with. And you can see here we do get a bit of a write-up, which I will not read. If you want to read it, just pause it later on or look it up online if you don't mind. It's a lot to read. But I just wanted this guy because he's freaking insane looking. It's like straight up Super Devil from freaking Family Guy. I think it's Family Guy, right? Or is it American Dad? It all runs together. But it just looks insane. I saw it and I was like, I need that in my collection for a lot of different reasons. Very haunting, so to speak. Lacerda says, Beaker and Chef were at JAF today. I thought so. I knew they had some of them there. Will, what else did he add here? Yeah, I'd like to get there eventually. Very cool. Hey, Rob, what's up, man? The big reveal is Haslab Galactus. Yes, I made that real special list of collectors. I'm like top tier now, where they're just going to send me a Sentinel and Galactus to review. Absolutely, I made it. 6-pack says, for Goofinder, Flirkin, Snurkin, Birkin, Yurkin. I think that means I love toys. Hey, what's going on, Greg Miller? How are you, man? What's up, dude? So there is our Mythic. Let's get this guy out of the packaging. I can't even see what it looks like. Guys, there are just toys everywhere right now around me. Like, this is the most stuff I've opened or had around me on a show. There's like stacks of AEW. I didn't even show you the one guy over here. Hang on a second. Just stand by on this guy for a second here. Because I got to show you one more thing. This was $7 at freaking Second and Charles. I don't think it'll even fit on here without knocking everything over. Dante. Freaking Dante. Not Dante from the Infinity Equation. Dante from Clerks. I mean, the dust on this thing is real. However, I got this for like $7. $6.95 at Second and Charles a couple of weeks ago. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Had to pick this up, especially with Clerks 3 coming out. If you didn't hear, yeah, freaking Clerks 3. It's a thing and it's happening. Clerks 2 is a letdown. Hot take. I don't know. But if you haven't seen Clerks, you need to watch Clerks. It's in black and white. It started the View Askew universe, essentially, and it's amazing. Laser Pants, how many times have you watched Clerks just for the Star Wars scene where they talk about how they were independent contractors building the Death Star and they knew what they were getting into, working for an evil organization? It's one of the best conversations in movie cinematic history. This is so huge, I can't even freaking get it all on camera. They do have Silent Bob and Randall and Jay. I might keep my eyes open to pick this up to build the quickie stop and the video store, but how to put that out there, guys? $7 for that thing. I saw that. It retails a hell of a lot higher on eBay, I'll tell you that, because I did look it up, because I thought it had to. Anyways, back to our Mythics. Had to show that off. Rob says he got the Cassia, and yeah, more Mythic Legions is cool, dude. Again, I'm going to butcher names bad. Gwendolyn, right? I can get Gwendolyn, right? Lacerda says 4 Horsemen do a ton for Super 7. Let's see. Greg saying hello. Ryan saying hello. And we're all saying hello. All right. So let's get it out of package. Now, if you haven't had a Mythic before, and I know a lot of you have, so I don't want to talk down because you probably have a lot more of them than I do. But what I love about it is how collector-friendly it is. Jimmy Han Rises and I were talking earlier about how cool this is, that this just slides open, all right? So you can put things back in whenever you want to, and it keeps the card minty fresh. However, he mentioned, I didn't think about this, I should have, but I didn't, that you couldn't do this in a retail store because the theft would be insane. Because look at all these friggin' accessories that you get. Hands, shoulder pads, multiple weapons. The army building is insane. And the really cool thing with these figures, guys, if you weren't aware, is they're all universal from what I understand. So you can literally use accessories that basically anything. I think the heads all pop on the same bodies, all in the line. So those of you that are Legions collectors, I wouldn't call myself a Mythic Legion collector because I only have like 4 of them now. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, as I said, that all of the pieces connect together with the other Legions. There he goes. So guys, the accessories themselves are ridiculous with this thing. The sculpt, the paint, head sculpt is just, look at that. I'm just going to wait till I get him out of the package, guys. This is ridiculous. We're going to make this a drinking game next week that every single time I knock something over, you're required to take a sip of your beverage. Then when everybody misses work the next day, you can blame me for it. All right, let's get him out of here. The ties aren't that bad to get him out of package. I'm trying to keep things somewhat together. This is insane. Holy cow. So this piece does come off. As you can see, it kind of rests over his shoulders. The freaking horns, the head. This thing is just sick. Look at this guy. The teeth, the grin, the chin. I mean, this is top notch. Man, you get the loincloth. Oh, God, the loincloth even comes off. Holy cow. Side pieces here. Hooved. He's a hooved creature, hooved figure that stands very well, mind you. It's ridiculous how many accessories this guy freaking comes with. The loincloth is just going to clip on. So here's a little clip here. So that literally, you push up the belt, and then this clips in, which is a really cool idea, because if you end up having issues with it hindering articulation in any way, you can just get in there and move things around. That is sick. This is just very cool. I'm just kind of geeking out at this point, guys. Accessories are friggin' plentiful with this thing, as I said. In the packaging, in the window, you did get like a Sith kind of thing, which we call it a Sith or a sickle kind of sword. There's probably an official name for that I don't know. Hey, Jimmy Han. What's up, man? I did not yet, Jimmy. I spoke about you a lot tonight because we were having a conversation, and I'm going to blame you, Jimmy. Watch the replay. I wanted to put him on the stand to show you, and he knocked everything over. So it's your fault, man, not mine, right? Glad you're here, man. All right, so let's get this open. The freaking amount of accessories in this thing is ridiculous. I'm trying to watch my time. I know it's a big AEW night if you're an AEW fan tonight. It's going to be a big freaking show. Fighter Fest night 2, so we're at about probably 43 minutes in, so got about probably 8 more minutes that I can pour over this guy. So first of all, insane the amount of accessories in this thing, guys. Hands, weapons. Like I knew that coming in. I knew there were a lot coming into the story with this. We got our shoulder pads, which these are typical. As I was saying, with them being universal, I think all the shoulder pads could be moved around. So if you want to put black shoulder pads instead of these kind of like silver ones on him, you could use black ones, which are swappable like from that guy. Now the texture may not be right, but man, there's so much stuff going on with this. There's our gripping hands. We have another belt for customization, so you can do different things with the belts. Here's the 2 weapons. I think they're different. Are they the same? I think they're the same. One might be slightly bigger. Another, oh, okay, they connect together. Oh, wow, look at this. Man, I did watch a review on this, but it was really late at night. Holy smokes, that is awesome. I mean, the accessories with these things alone, guys, is well worth it. And I think that's why they are so expensive on the aftermarket, because there's just so much you can do with these that make them absolutely ridiculous to work with. Jimmy says, I'm late because of the time difference. Okay, my mistake. Texas Death Match. Yeah, all right, let's see here. So we're going to take, I want to get that weapon in his hand before we call it a night. And guys, I try to say this as much as I can. I am by no stretch of the imagination a reviewer. I am, in fact, not good at reviews. In fact, most of the time, I just knock stuff over while I'm doing them. But I like to at least give you an opportunity to see things that maybe you haven't seen before in hand. That maybe it helps inform you a little bit as to whether or not you'd want to purchase it. So as I fumble through and knock things over, I'm not claiming to be anything that I'm not. All right, so let's see if we can get this in his hand. Hands are pretty flexible. Yep, get that in there. All right, wow, that is freaking insane, guys. I can't get over the head sculpt with this dude. I kind of want to see him like take out Darth Maul with this thing, right? And even more importantly, it's even more stuff I can have to knock over other figures with when I put them on the stand. Let's try to get this on here. I think it pegs on from the back. Yep, I'm going to take them off camera for a moment here so you can look at absolutely nothing while I do it, of course, because that's always good for podcasting. Or whatever the heck you call this, live streaming. There we go. So again, it just pegs in right on the back. I kind of think it might look cool with one. Yeah, I kind of like it just with the one. Gonna get that non-symmetrical look. Really freaking insane articulation. Look at the waist down here. How much you get out of this, guys. That is freaking insane. You kind of leaning back like he's laughing at you. That is awesome. So yeah, Mythic Legions collectors. I'm sure you are probably already all over this guy, but that is freaking insane. I'm digging this guy big time. So much stuff, so much room for activities to do things here with him, for sure, which is very great. Greg, that is the 4 Horsemen make these guys, Mythic Legions. Check out their website. Also, Big Bad Toy Store. These current figures are over on Big Bad for pre-order right now. It's definitely a hole to fall into for sure. Lacerda says yes, 4 Horsemen Mythic Legions. Yep, that's what they're called. What I wanted to do was a comparison with some of these guys, just for size purposes. So here is the Black Knight. So Jimmy, to answer your question, the reason I bought that other Black Knight, again, was because I had this guy already, and I kind of thought they'd look cool together. So there's a whole mythos that goes along with these. That's kind of like one of the cool things about the line, is that it's a story that they build. I don't think there's like a comic book or anything that I'm aware of. I think it'd be awesome if there was, but there isn't that I'm aware of. But definitely digging this line. I'm going to call it and say I don't intend to collect more. I think whenever I go to Zolocon, I would buy them because I'm there. And again, you're getting a really good price on them. And that way I'm not overpaying for something that I don't absolutely need in my collection. But wanting it in my collection definitely makes sense. So again, a need and a want. I don't collect the line, but I wanted to kind of dabble a little bit. So guys, let me know what you think of the Sheeta, of the Statler and Waldorf, of the freaking Mythic Legion, of all the AEW that I picked up today out of, I want to say it was an impulse buy, but I just freaking love those AEW figures. And I'm enjoying finding them in the wild. I know I can pre-order all of them, but I'm enjoying not pre-ordering and instead just finding them in the wild. So I think I'm going to keep doing that instead of pre-order, unless it gets to one that I just absolutely positively need in my collection that I fear I'll miss out on. I thought I was going to knock stuff over again. So we'll get ready to call it, guys. It's about AEW time. So any last questions, last comments, we'll go through really quick here. Greg was asking about Lady Death. No, Greg, they do not make the Lady Death figure. That is a different line. Jimmy, yeah, man, it's freaking cool. I want a Jimmy Hahn Mythic Legion. Let's get on that. At least a NECA Jimmy Hahn, right? Holy Sheeta. Guys, thanks for stopping by tonight. Thanks for watching the amazing dumping of all the figures. I'm sure it'll live in infamy as the night that I knocked everything over yet again. I'm amazed that right now they're not knocking Lita out and she doesn't have her stick to protect her. So guys, you know the deal. This is the part where I ask you to do things. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you know when I post new content here on the channel, like toy hunts, quick reviews, and live streams. Also, if you want daily updates as what I'm finding, for instance, all the AEW I found today, if you weren't following me on Instagram, you wouldn't have known. Today, Chapo, one of my followers from Allentown that I met in person at a GameStop about a month or two ago, really nice guy, messaged me on Instagram, said, yo, like, are there more of those figures there? Because he's a Lehigh Valley collector. Chapo went and scored one, which was awesome. So I'm really pumped I could help him out finding something he wanted. But Instagram, you're getting the daily updates, and then the YouTube videos obviously are more of a summary. And there's still stuff in YouTube that I don't put on Instagram sometimes. Not a lot, but you're going to get a different vantage point there. Obviously, some other stuff with it. So if you would, please hit that like button and down below, leave a comment afterwards, if you don't mind. Take a couple seconds. You can talk about how cool it was and everything got knocked over. But if you wouldn't mind, leave some comments. Help us push it out a little bit. Hey, Sleeping, what's up, man? That Surtur looks great, but not as great as those AEW Killer Score. Yeah, dude, that's another reason I grabbed them, because when my Marvel Legends Surtur does come in, that's going to look really cool with that. Forfeither says he loves those Mythic Legions. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm definitely digging them for sure. Sleeping said Mythic Legions, Muppets, AEW. Yeah, dude, Sleeping, we covered a lot of ground tonight, dude. We covered a lot of ground. We didn't open any Marvel Legends. We talked a lot about Galactus earlier. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. It's AEW time. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. Stay healthy. And then most importantly, I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs. Peace, guys.